you see it in this see today as a beautiful day. Processing emotions is what I wanted to talk about today. If you have that need to be processed, you come on emotions. Let's help you get through them. Emotions are like clouds. Emotions, feelings, and thoughts are clouds floating by. You have them, but you are not them. Emotions are the waves coming back into the sea and going. Emotions and feelings are collective. They're all part of this huge collective. There's this huge part of them all connected to. There's a collective connected to the same emotion. As I was speaking in my last video about choosing, is that you get to choose. So this is a process to help you choose, to help you be where you want to be, to help you get into your and so as these emotions come in and go, as these emotions flow in and flow out, it's like we are the radio and we can tune into the station. So we can tune in to all the emotions that are coming from next door. All those emotions, and we can let them move. Okay? To the family members, feel their pain that they're sending out, and we can process it for them. But that's pain for them to process. So we can support them and acknowledge their pain and love them that way. So are those feelings? You can turn it to happy. All right, so that looks like the internet kind of whopped out a little bit, was messing up. I'm glad it came back on. Thank you for being here. Processing emotions that are ours or not. Whatever you say they are, they are. You know, you can say that those emotions are your emotions from your childhood that you're processing, and maybe you do have some stuck things in there that you need to process. So something comes along in your life and triggers your pain. When something comes along in your life and triggers your pain, it's showing you on what you can heal. It's helping you figure out what you can heal. It's showing you, it's bubbling up for a reason. So if you have an emotion that comes up, let's say like, I don't know, anybody got an emotion they can throw out there that we could process? Let's say sadness, okay? Let's say sadness comes up. And so we can sit and feel that sadness. It's good to acknowledge that sadness. It's good to feel the sadness. It's good to be aware of it. It's your choice to sit in it as long as you want. You don't need to sit in it that long. Just honoring it and knowing it and saying, okay, what is this sadness here to teach me? So I like to take that back and go back to the first time I felt that emotion, the first time I felt this sadness. And I try to remember and bring me back to that 5-year-old self or whatever it was when I first felt sadness. And I like to forgive myself, that little 5-year-old self of mine, that forgive myself for feeling that sadness, forgive myself for this situation, and forgive anybody that made me feel sad, that helped me know that sadness emotion. So I start with that. I start with just forgiving myself, forgiving the sadness that came, forgiving the sadness of that person. And so we've honored that, we've felt that, we've brought that, we've collected that, we've connected that. And now we can release that. And so we continue to breathe and let that go, let that sadness flow out of us. Return to that sadness, love that self, loved that sadness, forgave the self, forgave the sadness, and then let it go. And then now you're open to return to love now. So once we have released, then we return to love. then I've worked with my other videos to teach how to return to love, how to stir up that love and how to feel it and how to return to it. So returning to that love is just going back to that thought of love, that feeling of love, and strike it up wherever you can. Cultivate it, stir it. You know, if you've never really felt it, then think about where you've seen it. Like when the dog loves somebody, that unconditional love that a dog has. You know, just think of that and feel that and try to experience that some and feel that. And so then after we processed the sadness, and after we went through and we dealt with the sadness and we forgave and we released that, then we get to refill us back up with love. And now that we released that, we removed that little piece of us that no longer served us. And now there's more room there for more love. So we are whole, complete, and perfect just the way we are. Exactly the way we are right now is whole, complete, and perfect. We don't have to dig down and try to find things to heal. We don't have to dive into our past and heal it. We don't have to. We can just know that we are healed and believe that we are healed in this moment and just keep being in that love and returning to that love. We have the control, the power of that knob to change what station we want to be in. Those emotions might not even be ours. That might not even be us. That is us because it's the collective. It's all part of the collective. And so as we see all those collective emotions flowing around, that's all of us are seeing those. Some people see them more because their radio is tuned to that station, because they think that they need to feel all the pain of the whole world. They feel that they need to feel all that pain and that they need to process it for everybody. But you don't. We don't need to, because all is whole, complete, and perfect. So what we do is we sit and we feel the emotion, whatever it is, good or bad. Those are just labels, you know. It's all something to teach us. They're all lessons. They're all blessings. So feel them. Feel the emotions. Honor them. Love them. Appreciate them. Be sorry for them. Be thankful for them. Don't stay in that house. You have that choice to stay in those emotions. You don't need to stay in those emotions. Those emotions might not even be yours. But you standing up to process the emotions helps us all, helps the whole collective, all of the emotions being processed. Wonderful. And we have some really amazing light workers out there that are just here to just anchor in that and just feel all those emotions. They turn to their radio station to feel all that and to process all that and take that down. And awesome, thank you. That's so wonderful. That's so beautiful that those people do that. You don't have to. We don't need to. It's all divinely perfect exactly the way it is, but whatever process shows you and helps you get there, then wonderful. We just don't want to stay in any one of those two emotions too long. We don't even want to stay in happy, 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 happy like too much. Because there is all sorts of balance, you know. We need to have the full balance. We're not trying to be the happiest ever all the fucking time. And no sadness ever, you know. It's like there's a balance. It teaches us, it helps us, the love helps us process it. So processing the emotions as they're flowing in the ocean, flowing to the shore and going back. The emotions are coming and they're going. The thoughts are coming and going like ducks floating on the ocean or something and floating into the shore. And you can grab them and you can grab that emotion and you can hold on to that and you can say, this is mine. This is my emotion of sadness. And I'm gonna hold on to it because I want to. And you can. You have that free will. It is your choice. You can hold on to that as long as you want. Or you can forgive it, you can thank it, you can bless it, you can love it, you can honor it, and then send it off on its way. Ah, thank you, sadness. I love you, sadness. Goodbye. It was processing. And so you have the control on your radio to choose where you want to be and to choose what you want to receive, to choose what you want to listen to choose what you want to accept. So our breath is one of the most powerful tools that we have. So no matter what is going on in your life, no matter what anything looks like, just stop and breathe. Just breathe. And if you don't even know what's going on, just stop and breathe and feel. And honor those feelings that come up. Don't beat yourself up for having them. Don't beat yourself up for tuning into them. Just have them. Just be them, appreciate them, respect them, and send them off on your way, okay? Because the choice is yours. Do you want to return to happiness or stay in your sadness or your fear? The choice is yours. The channel is yours. You have the knob. You have the control. So, what are you going to control? Oh, let's go to happy. Happy, 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 happy. Great. Oh, I love it. Happiness feels so good. And sometimes all of that love, happy, joyfulness that we're throwing into our system, it stirs up some guck. All of a sudden it's happy, 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 happy. And it's like, what the heck? Where did that come from? And then so when it's happy, 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 and then some angry, then let's process that. Let's process the anger. The anger is passion that needs a place to go. The anger has no place to go. It's passion that's just trying to get out. And so get out your passion. Do your passion. Love yourself for being able to feel anger. What is that anger teaching you? What is that showing you about yourself, about your situation? How is this for your highest good? It's for my highest good because I can witness it, I can honor it, and I can let it go. And I don't have to sit in it. I can go back to happy, 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 joy, 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 joy. Love, 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 love. Wherever, whatever, however. The choice is yours. You have the control. So we honor all the emotions of the entire collective. We honor all of the feelings of the entire collective. We honor all of the thoughts of all the collective. We breathe in, we honor, we respect, and we bless all of the emotions and the whole flow and the whole channel of all the emotions that we're allowed to witness, that are there for us. The emotions are there for us to stir up in our heart, to help us be the change that we can be. So how can you be the change that you need, that you see needed? We see what we see so we can be what is needed. You came here because you were needed. Here, now. Thank you. Thank love for us all being here now in this good way. And so, process and honor everything. Feel and honor everything if you want. You have the control. You could tune it in. It's your choice. You get to do it. So, do that. Process it all for all of us if you want. But you don't have to if you don't want to. If something stirs up, honor it and return to love. Think love, think love, think love, think love, think love, think love, think love. The choice is yours. Any emotions that I can help anybody process, call them out, and we'll work on that, you know? We have this amazing bubble around us, and even like some emotions from family and other things can get stuck. Sometimes our emotions or somebody else's emotions can get stuck in our bubble, like over here. And so like we're not really feeling it, but it's kind of there and we're kind of knowing it. And so we have to kind of like witness those and honor those and love those emotions. Whatever they are, love them and let them free. Let them not be stuck. I like to do this every day. It's like stirring up my stagnant energy field, stirring up any stagnantness in my energy field, waving my arms, stirring up all the energy around me so that nothing's stuck. And anything that needs to be witnessed, that comes up and needs to be witnessed, I can witness it, I can honor it, I can love it, I can respect it, I can appreciate it for the lessons that it taught me. Mwah. And then let it go. And then return to the happiness that we truly are. And return to the lovingness that we truly are. If you feel something mean or negative or something that goes towards somebody else, then, you know, you can let that out. Or you can ask what it's trying to show you. Because maybe somebody triggered your pain inside you to help you release that so you could help the entire collectiveness. And so It's all returning to breath. So as we witness an emotion, as we see an emotion, and as we witness it and we know what it is, we are acknowledging it. We are acknowledging that emotion and that emotion's pain. And so I like to take that and go back to when was the first time that I was stressed? When was the first time that I had anxiety? You know, and like, it's okay. Like, if I need to process that, then it's okay to feel that and to honor that. So, you know, and in those moments and in those things, we honor that feeling because they were originally meant to show us something. But at this point, they're not here to show us. If it wants to just keep holding on to us, it's showing us that we can let it go and we can process it and we can let that go. So with the stress, returns to the breath. With the stressfulness, return for the breath fullness, the being fullness. Returning to the breath is bringing you fully here and bringing you fully here in this moment. Just feeling and being. And even if breathing and feeling and just being is feeling that stress and that anxiety, keep breathing. Sit next to the trees. Root yourself, ground yourself. Keep breathing. Honoring it and processing it. Whatever is causing you stress, forgive it. Whatever you feel stressed, forgive yourself for feeling that way. Forgive yourself for even feeling stressed. Forgive yourself for judging yourself for feeling stressed. It's natural. It's part of it. It might not even be all yours. It might even be your great-grandmother's that was passed down to you to look at something a certain way, to worry about something. So things that make us stressed, we love those situations and we find other ways through it. Breathing. So returning to that love, always, after feeling, after honoring and acknowledging our pain, our own pain, anybody's pain, somebody's pain, returning to love after that. Cool, feel it, feel those things, feel those emotions, feel that stuff, but don't stay there. You can bring yourself out of there. You can breathe. Breathe in the non-stress. Breathe out the stress. Let it flow away and feed the trees. Maybe the trees ain't got enough stress. Maybe they're like so unstressed that it's on for them. So give your stress to the tree. The tree will take that into the Mother Earth and will root it right for you. Sit next to the tree. Allow it to. When was the first time that we learned that stress as kids? You know, we shouldn't have. We didn't need to. The first time we started that anxiety and stress, we totally didn't need to feel that way. We were just taught wrongly to. We never needed that. You know, we didn't need that stress. And that stress wasn't even ours. It was probably our mother's or our father's or somebody else's. So we don't need that stress. We don't need to hold on to that stress. We need to breathe and let it go. Or any of those emotions. Witness them, honor them, witness the emotion, honor the emotion, love the emotion. See where you first felt that emotion. Go back to that. Go back to you then. Forgive everybody in that situation. Love everybody in that situation. Release that first time that incident's happened. Release that first time you had those emotions and you felt them. Release it. We're processing it right now. Love that person that you were then that took that on that didn't need to. Forgive that person that gave that to you. Forgive that you that thought that it had to accept it or whatever. Forgiveness for all, love for all. And then breathe. Releasing what no longer serves us so we make more room for what does. The pain is the precipice to bliss. The pain helps us get out the pain so that we can make more room for bliss. Making room for bliss. Making room for bliss. Thank you for processing your emotions. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for having emotions, and thank you for feeling them. I honor you for feeling the emotions for us all, because as you heal yourself, as you heal the emotions, you heal us all of our emotions, in this collectiveness that we are all here together. You are doing amazing angel work, and I appreciate you for that. I thank you for that. I thank love for you. I thank love for emotions. I thank love for love, because after all those emotionals that we get to go through, we get to return to love. I thank love for that. I thank love for you. May you see love, bliss, joy, happiness along your path. May you process all that is not and return to all that is. You came here as happy, joyful, loving beings, and all those other emotions were thrown on us. Let's shake them off and return to who we were, who we are, who we truly are. Divine miracle blessings. Big love.